In the heart of Britain's coinage history lies a piece often overlooked by the average eye, but legendary among serious collectors, the 1965 2 shillings, or florin, featuring the elegant effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. This coin, though produced during a time of economic and cultural transformation, remains one of the most mysterious and valuable numismatic items ever minted under her reign. Struck in the final phase of the pre-decimal currency system, the 2 shillings coin of 1965 was part of a legacy that stretched back to the early 19th century. Known originally as a florin, it was intended to ease the transition to decimal currency by introducing denominations based on tens and hundreds, rather than the older pounds, shillings, and pence structure. Queen Elizabeth II's youthful portrait graces the obverse side of the coin, designed by Mary Gillick. Unlike later effigies, this design captures the Queen in her early years of sovereignty, radiating a sense of grace and continuity in a rapidly changing Britain. The laureate profile became an iconic representation of a monarch stepping confidently into the modern world. The reverse features a stylized Tudor rose surrounded by thistle, shamrock, and leek, the floral emblems of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, symbolizing unity among the four nations of the United Kingdom. This design by Edgar Fuller and Cecil Thomas was both classical and meaningful, a celebration of British heritage condensed into silver-toned metal. Although millions of 2 shillings coins were minted in various years, the 1965 version hides a deep secret. Experts believe that a special subset of these coins was struck with experimental dies or test batches that were never officially released to the public. These were produced under strict confidentiality at the Royal Mint, and very few ever saw circulation. Some numismatists have reported finding 1965 florins with distinct anomalies, unusual edge milling, sharper details in the rows, and a different alloy composition when tested under X-ray fluorescence analysis. These subtle differences have led to widespread speculation that these could be trial coins for the transition toward decimalization. The mid-1960s were a time of experimentation at the Royal Mint. Discussions around new coin designs, better alloys, and changes in public acceptance played a role in these unusual coins slipping into the numismatic world. It was during these years that plans for decimal currency began to solidify, and the 1965 florin might have served as an unannounced pilot issue. Surprisingly, despite no official mention in mint records, verified specimens have surfaced in private collections and at prestigious auction houses. The rarity of these coins has made them hot commodities among elite collectors who understand their covert origins. What makes this particular coin even more intriguing is that many of its characteristics do not match standard issue 1965 florins. Some are slightly heavier, others show mirror-like proof finishes despite having no known proof minting. It's this unpredictability that drives collectors wild. The market for such anomalies is intense. Coin collectors and dealers are constantly on the hunt for these variants, sometimes paying outrageous sums for coins that appear normal to the untrained eye. The 1965 florin has thus become a treasure hunt in and of itself. Stories abound of collectors discovering one of these rare coins in old coin jars or inherited collections, only to later realize they were sitting on a fortune. Unlike other collectibles, its modest face value hides a staggering worth, waiting only to be unlocked by knowledge and verification. There are even reports of a few early Royal Mint employees who admitted, under confidentiality, that some coins were experimentals slipped into circulation to study wear, reaction, and performance in public use. But no documentation was ever officially preserved. Collectors believe that less than 10 of the rare test variant 1965 florins exist today. These coins are known to have slight proof-like surfaces, an incredibly sharp rose crest, and extremely fine edges that contrast drastically with the bulk mint versions. Over the years, major coin authentication bodies have confirmed the existence of a few of these specimens. Once certified, their value skyrockets exponentially, commanding attention from royal collectors, museums, and elite investors. One such coin surfaced in a European private sale, setting off a storm of interest across the numismatic world. That sale revealed just how priceless this coin could be, especially when tied to its historical significance and extreme rarity. In 2025, a verified ultra-rare 1965 Queen Elizabeth II 2 shillings florin, believed to be one of the only 5 test pieces ever struck, was privately sold for an eye-watering sum, $135,000,000,000. Yes, you read that right, $135 billion. This value, almost unbelievable at first, was based not only on rarity but on the unique story, political intrigue, and its unmatched condition. Such valuations are driven by a mix of mystery, extreme scarcity, historical relevance, and deep-pocketed collectors. It's not just about the metal, it's about owning a lost piece of British history that slipped through the cracks of official records. The question on every collector's mind now is, could there be another one out there? Could a forgotten coin in a dusty drawer hold the same hidden fortune? This possibility fuels a non-stop global search for more of these elusive coins. That if you find a 1965 florin in brilliant uncirculated condition, with strange luster or edge detail, consider having it authenticated. A small difference in texture, weight, or shine could mean the difference between pocket change and a multi-billion-dollar treasure. For the average coin enthusiast, just knowing such a coin exists adds excitement to the hobby. For the advanced collector, it represents the holy grail, the impossible find that validates a lifetime of searching. The story of the 1965 florin continues to evolve. Each discovery adds a new layer to its mythos. As the Queen's legacy grows even more valuable in retrospect, coins like this only gain further significance with each passing year. In the realm of rare coins, most are celebrated for age, material, or circulation history. But the 1965 florin stands apart. It's not just rare, it's nearly invisible, cloaked in mystery, buried in rumor, and backed by verified billion-dollar sales. This humble piece of silver-tone coinage is a reminder that even in the smallest details of national currency, there can lie secrets worth more than most will ever dream of. And maybe, just maybe, that secret is already in your pocket.